As you can see, I got the 4 Wonderful Boy. Ugh, that came out bad. Hey guys, Chicky456 here, back with another custom video. I know, I'm sorry, it has been some time since I have made custom videos. I've just been really busy with work, along with catching up on my shows, because they've been pumping out new episodes like crazy. It's been wild staying up until 2:30 a.m. Okay, let's focus back on this. As you can see behind me, I have the 4 wonderful MLP Junior boys. And today is the final part. That is right, we are going to be creating the Lollipop boy, the sweet, adorable, pure boy who's loving and adorable and sweet. Unless you take his lollipop away, Lucky. When it came to deciding what kind of pony he should be, I bet a lot of you are probably thinking an earth pony, which would make sense in my case as well. I was thinking maybe not a unicorn, of course, or maybe I should make him a Pegasus to match with Luxman 2 and Madhav. But in the end, I think I'm gonna go with a big plot twist and actually make him an alicorn. It's not only because this is the only figure I have, really. My Little Pony figures have been kind of rare now for some reason. But also because I thought that would be kind of like a cool plot twist, in a sense, that Lucky's actually an alicorn, but he doesn't really use magic, and, well, I mean, he is a chubby boy, so he can't really fly. So I thought that would be kind of a cool plot twist to actually have him as like an alicorn. He's supposed to be like, which I know in the My Little Pony universe are very strong, powerful, and are held at like the highest level. But for him, he's just a simple school pony. Just being a normal pony, technically. He doesn't really want to use his magic or his flying. He's just being lucky. That's just him. So yeah, anyways, let's get into supplies I'll be needing for this custom. Okay, kind of like for the other boys, I don't really need that many colors. Of course, I need the white, your black paint. I need 3 different greens, because for some reason I also gave this boy green eyes. He wears a greenish shirt, like, it's hard to explain it. Like, I'm differentiating between these two, because he's also got green stripes on his shirt. He's got brownish hair, but it's light, and this is like the only light brown I have. The others seem too dark that I used for the other boys. He wears bright blue shoes, and of course, paint sealer. And of course, air dry clay, which I'm surprised this clay is still soft. Yeah, it still feels somewhat soft after it's been sitting on my shelf forever, since I haven't made customs in a while. And I got some miniature fake lollipops. Because, you know, he needs his lollipop or else the whole world will just end. That's what it seemed like in one episode. Like, without his lollipop, time froze. I think a volcano erupted. Waves were going crazy. He had so much anger and power in him, he was able to kick a soccer ball to space. Yeah, that's how dangerous he is without his lollipop. So, okay. Anyways, let's get started. This stuff here seems to be doing okay if I just put some water with it. Is that mold? No. One thing that's got me worried though is, look at how thin this pony is. How am I supposed to make it chubby to look like Lucky? How? The wing's gotta come off. So Lucky, as we all know, he is the youngest of the group. It is said he is 12 years old, but they described him as, you know, a 12-year-old who, once his lollipop is removed, he becomes a pretty dangerous kid to be around. Like, in one episode, time stopped, the bird stopped flying, a volcano exploded. This kid is not to be messed with when he does not have his lollipop. So I'm guessing it probably comes off as like a comfort to him. Okay, I think I got it down pretty good. It just looks weird now because nothing really matches. And I just gotta wait for this to dry. And then I can start painting and I'll sculpt on the hair. And then we can actually start making this look like Lucky. Now he is able to talk, even though it is muffled by the Lollipop. Luckily, Luxman 2 was able to translate for him because no one else can understand him. I'm surprised the school hasn't been like, you can't have that during class, kid. Unless one of the teachers did try and they got their whole arm bitten off. Because that kid, he would destroy the world in order to get a lollipop. Now, unlike that, compared to his movie self is actually, his live action movie self is actually mute. And I did come across an article. I will include a screenshot of it up here if I can find it, if I still have it saved. The reason, when they were trying to figure out, when the creators were trying to figure out what should they do for the how they should convert the characters from their movie selves to their cartoon selves, they didn't want to make it seem like it was okay for kids to make fun of children with speech disabilities. So that's why instead of making Lucky mute in the cartoon, they have made him, they just made his speech hampered by the Lollipop. So while Lucky's movie self is mute, his cartoon self is able to actually talk. There has been times where he actually has said full-on sentences, but that's usually when his lollipop gets taken away. The boys sometimes will even take his lollipop and throw it in order to have Lucky go charge at someone or something like to help them when they're in trouble. So in a sense they can use it to their advantage, but also too they know it's not a good thing to deal with. I believe they usually would probably do it as their last resort. Lucky also just appears to be Lucky. That's his name, Lucky, yeah. So he's just Lucky. In the cartoon, he just seems to be Lucky. There was literally an episode, one of the newer episodes, where it was just all about him being lucky. Like he was winning all the carnival games. He was winning all the prizes. He was just being lucky. So yeah, Lucky is like everyone's favorite apparently. All the other boys stink. Go home everybody. They're not important anymore. Gomal's dead. It's just Lucky. The Lucky Show. I really want to know though, how far will Lucky go when he doesn't have a lollipop? Like how bad will it get? We've literally seen birds stop, a volcano explode, a huge tidal wave. Like this kid, are we sure this kid isn't some like other being? Like he's secretly like another being or something, or literally a god, and the whole world could end if he doesn't have a lollipop? Are we sure he's not an SCP? Because there's a lot of SCPs that are like, will bring the world to an end if they get out or if one thing isn't right with them. So we should have so now Lucky should become his own SCP, and he should just be known as SCP-8 because that's what's on his shirt. Lucky's an SCP, y'all. It's canon now. Also, Lucky can get all the girls. He knows how to get to Millie's heart. Compared to the other boys, I believe too, it's just they fight. So they always fight they always fight with each other. Lucky doesn't really have like someone on Uncle Paul's team to fight, but also too, he doesn't want to fight. He's actually said to be pretty calm. And I believe too, out of all the boys, even though he's the youngest, he's the most matured, I would see in my case. Like, he doesn't get involved in fights. He usually just watches the other boys argue or fight. So you guys ready? He's finally here. He's finally done. We finally got our Lollipop boy. Hey! He came out so adorable. I think he's actually my new favorite in the group of these ponies. He just came out so cute. I add a little lollipop to him because he has an extra one just in case. Has a little lollipop in his mouth. His face came out really good. I was worried it was going to look weird. I love how the hair came out. It just looks like his hair. He just looks so cute. He came out perfect, man. Actually, yeah, like I said, I'm liking him better than the other boys now. Get out of the way. No wonder everyone loves Lucky so much. That's why. He's just perfect. He's the perfect being. He's the perfect entity. He's the perfect kid. Get out. I said get out. Dang. So no, why are you hanging around with a bunch of losers, Lucky? I feel so bad. No wonder everyone loves Lucky and he's the lucky boy and he gets everything. The other Gamal boys are just when it comes to compared to Lucky. Okay, no, enough joking around. But overall, I think he came out really adorable. He came out super cute. He's just overall, he's lucky, alright? That's all I can say. That's all you can really say about him. He's lucky. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this took such a while for this video to come out and be edited. Again, this pony's been put off to the side for a long time. But I'm really glad now to get him all finished and he can sit on the shelf now with all the other boys and hopefully they don't fight each other. But now I'm just glad I finally got all the main Gamal Jr. boys finished. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day. This has been a Chicky456 video.
I got wind of it.